General Pickett, reform your division.
General Lee, I have no division.
They can recite it from beginning to end. They know it. And so many times they've seen it.
You were Jeb Stuart? He said, oh my God, I can't believe, but General Lee, sir. And he started quoting me, my lines from the film.
You should have let me go to the ride.
We should have gone to the ride. I mean, I've had little kids come up, and I'm not exaggerating. I had several little kids come up to me and do all my lines.
Flapjacks in small mountains, butter, bacon, wagons of ham, ripe cherries. Really ought to pitch in, sir, courtesy of the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Lee, Hood, Longstreet, Jackson, Stuart.
My people were Dutch.
And the same for your adversaries. I mean, Meade, Hooker, Hancock, and shall I say, Lincoln.
What goes, John? The devil's to pay.
General, get down. We can't spare you. And he says, there are times when a Corps commander's life does not count. And he said, great, you're going to be the guy who pulls the horse. So
General Lee has ordered you to take those rocks.
But General Longstreet, let me go around the rocks. These are big rocks.
I have told you there is no time for that.
I have told you there is no time for that.
There is no time.
There is no time, bam!
Darn it, Tom, don't call me Lawrence.
Don't call me Lawrence.
Darn it, Tom, don't call me Lawrence.
There are times where I'm angry at something, but I usually say we got grievances, Colonel.
You know the Queen.
You know what's going to happen here in the morning? The entire rebel army will be here.
Bayonets!
I mean, who doesn't love that stuff?
They couldn't pour a pea out of a boot with instructions written on the heel.
They don't even need guns to defend that. All they need to do is roll rocks down on you.
They're going to roll rocks down on us.
The high ground.
Nice.
The high ground.
The high ground.
The high ground!
My word, George. You do have a talent for trivializing the momentous and complicating the obvious.
He's riding up north somewhere getting his name in the papers.
Oh, he's up getting his name in the papers, but he didn't cause nothing but a little fuss.
You may tell them when you return to your country that all Virginia was here on this day.
I have those immortal lines on this t-shirt. Let's go surprise Harry Heath.
Let's go surprise Harry Heath. It has become such part of the popular culture in and around Gettysburg that you see stickers and signs and t-shirts, and it's just, it shows up, and you go into stores and it's playing on the screen. It's so ingrained in the fabric of this community.
There's been a whole business of t-shirts and posters and internet memes that have sprung out of the movie. And this company, Civil War Tees, they make cool stuff. A lot of their t-shirts have to do with the movie, and then Reynolds himself gets one and wears it. So,
There you go.
Did you have any idea?
No. Who could have imagined?
Any man that judges by the whole is a peewit. You take men one at a time.
Lovely ground, John, lovely ground. Now, looking at this today, that's what I'm thinking. Yes, lovely ground.
We expect the occasional empty chair. Yeah.
We are adrift in a sea of blood.
I thought the war was in Virginia.
I thought the war was in Virginia.
Hancock? And may I say, Lincoln?
My people were Dutch.
Men in tall hats and gold watch fobs will thump their chests.
Say what a brave charge it was. I mean, that's just classic Sam Elliott.
What do you mean, charge?
What do you mean, charge?
Well, General Reynolds, we held the high ground.
Get me a tourniquet before I bleed to death.
That's the style, though.
I can't see what's happening to my boy.
What's happening to my boy? You men gather round.
But I challenge the man to stand forward who believes that General Robert E. Lee is descended from the nigger.
And we will be butchered valiantly.
We're here fighting for our rats.
We're fighting for our rats.
I will not be moved until this engagement is decided.
You're not going to believe this. A reenactor and his wife came up to me, and she recited all my lines, and he said to me, When she was in labor, she ran all your lines while she was in labor. I wish I'd written down their name. I know this sounds weird, but it's true.
We expect the occasional empty chair. Yeah.
We are adrift in a sea of blood.
Devil's Den. Good name for it.
Devil's Den, a good name for it.
Yeah,
So,
I love that line.
isn't that?
Yeah.
Worst ground I ever saw.
See, everybody knows it. How neat is that?